Have you ever felt like your thoughts were too loud, your heart racing for no reason, and peace slipping through your fingers? You're not broken, you're overwhelmed. This isn't a battle to fight, it's a space to breathe. Let's uncover the calm hiding behind your chaos. In Calm Down, Paul David speaks directly to those who feel overwhelmed, anxious, and disconnected from their own sense of peace. He doesn't treat anxiety as an enemy to fight, but as a misunderstood signal asking to be heard. Through his compassionate approach, David reframes anxiety not as a flaw, but as part of the human experience, offering clarity, acceptance, and tools for healing. The essence of the book lies in the idea that calm isn't something you force, it's something you allow. And ironically, that begins by allowing anxiety to exist without resistance. Core message: stop trying to fix yourself, start listening instead. Paul David's philosophy isn't to eliminate anxiety through constant control, distraction, or suppression. Instead, he encourages readers to surrender the battle and stop overanalyzing. Treat symptoms not as threats, but as passing sensations. Find healing through openness, patience, and presence. His deeply empathetic voice reminds readers that recovery isn't a race, and inner peace is not achieved through force, but by creating space. Part 1. Understanding the anxiety loop. Paul opens by unpacking the anxiety loop. Trigger, right pointing arrow. Overthinking, right pointing arrow. Panic, right pointing arrow. Exhaustion, right pointing arrow. Fear of fear. He explains how the mind tries to solve what it doesn't understand. But in doing so, it actually fuels the loop. Thoughts like, why do I feel like this? Or, I need to fix this now, add layers of mental resistance. Attempts to think yourself calm backfire because they validate the belief that anxiety is dangerous. Key insight: when you stop trying to analyze every thought and symptom, the loop begins to dissolve. Part 2. The power of surrender and acceptance. This is the heart of David's teaching. He gently invites readers to allow the uncomfortable sensations, not fight them. Drop the need to do something every time anxiety shows up. Trust the body's ability to regulate itself without mental interference. He shares personal stories of his own breakdown, panic attacks, and emotional spirals. Not to dramatize, but to affirm that healing starts when we stop resisting the human experience. Key insight: acceptance isn't weakness. It's powerful permission to exist exactly as you are. Part 3. Letting go of control. David explores why anxious people often become compulsive fixers, trying to control every outcome, prevent discomfort, stay hyper-aware of every bodily sensation. But he turns this on its head. You can't control healing. You can only invite it. You don't need perfect thoughts, routines, or a Zen mindset. Letting go means trusting life more than your internal narrator. Key insight: true calm comes from releasing control, not tightening it. Part 4. Practical grounding techniques. While much of the book is about mindset shifts, David does provide simple tools. Mindful observation, watching thoughts/sensations without labeling or judging. Body awareness, tuning into breath, posture, and presence, especially during panic. Compassionate self-talk, replacing urgency with inner kindness. He emphasizes these are not quick fixes, but daily practices that gently rewire the nervous system. Key insight: tools work best when used with patience, not desperation. Part 5. The healing journey. Recovery isn't linear, and David normalizes setbacks. Good days don't mean you've cured anxiety. Bad days aren't failures. They're feedback. Healing is a cycle, not a straight line. He paints a vision of progress based on inner shifts like feeling less reactive, becoming more comfortable with uncertainty, living more in the moment than in mental rehearsals. Key insight: healing doesn't mean never feeling anxious again. It means fearing it less. Final chapter: reclaiming your power. The closing chapters are pure motivation. Your symptoms do not define you. You are not broken. You're learning. Peace is not the absence of sensation. It's the presence of understanding. David ends by challenging readers to show up for life, not just chase comfort. Trust their emotional resilience. Live beyond the identity of an anxious person. Key insight: calmness is not a destination. It's something you awaken within. Quotes to hold on to: you are not lost. You are learning how to return to yourself. Anxiety is loud, but you are louder. Be still, and you will hear the truth. You don't need more answers. You need more permission to feel. Why it inspires. Calm Down isn't flashy. It's not selling miracle cures or one-size-fits-all systems. It's deeply human, quietly radical, and relentlessly compassionate. It inspires by reminding us that even in chaos, we can choose to soften, breathe, and trust. This book can especially resonate with creators like you, because it teaches how emotion and clarity can live together and how your presence, not perfection, is the gift. Much like your podcast's mission to uplift beginner learners with encouragement and empathy, Calm Down proves that healing starts by feeling seen. Thanks for watching Audio Mentor, where every book brings you closer to a better you. If you found value in today's summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a chance to grow.